How to make 1% per day. Hi everyone, this is Mehdi at Choosing Options. Today is Friday, August 10th. It's around 11 o'clock a.m. California time. Um, I just wanted to show you how to make 1% or better per day selling options. In this case, Strangles. Uh, kind of did a goof up. I placed this order today, CVX. Uh, Everything looks good, um, but first I'm going to explain and then I'm going to tell you why it's a goof up. Okay, um, here's a scan that I run every day. By the way, if you need these scans, contact me and I'll shoot you an email every day or at least 2-3 times a week, with these results. Um, Basically, I scan for the last price of the stock. Here's a symbol. This column is the price, net change, volume of the stock, and this is very important, daily standard deviation column. If it's above 1 and below -1 and everything else looks good, I take a note of the stock and follow it for next few days and maybe trade it. This is the most important column, which is IV percentile. The higher the better. It's the percentile of its own range. Every stock has its own range. And this column is implied volatility minus historical volatility. And obviously this is a 52 weeks range of its own range. If it is above 95 or below 5%, that's a no-go. Anywhere else above 5, below 95, that's the range you want to be in. By the way, this column, IV minus HV, if there are negative numbers right here, see, it has to be a positive. So when you look at the chart consistently, IV needs to be higher than HV. That's a sign of stability. It's a sign that at that period of time, the stock is not as volatile. So you have a better chance of, because the way we trade options is time decay. So the less fluctuate it is, the more chances we are to be successful. Okay. Here is implied volatility. This is a historical volatility of 1 month and 2 weeks and 1 week. So if this number is greater than this number and greater than that, it should trigger a 1 here. If it's the reverse, like in this case, this number is less than this one, less than that one, it triggers it. Means that the implied volatility is increasing, sloping up. You want it exactly the reverse if you're selling. If you're buying, this is good. But if you're selling, like this guy, 26, 25, 7, this is really sloping down. So this is a good candidate. But the reason you don't trade it is this number is a negative number, which means this, I think it's Las Vegas Sands. It's pretty volatile at this period, at least for the next couple of weeks. So that's how we do it. So basically, oh, by the way, here's the spiders. Everything I've traded should be above this line. Spiders is around 53% of its own range, the IV, the implied volatility, I mean. So I usually go about 10% higher than this. But at any rate, I don't see anything tradable today. And this, the only one is this guy, and that's got a negative number here. So that's not tradable. And anything below this is not tradable either. However, I did trade this by mistake. I wasn't paying attention to this column, which was a big mistake. But I leave the trading. I'm going to leave the trading. What I did on this in this scenario, if you want to follow this, I did a strangle on CVX. I think it was, and it expires. I only do monthlies. The August is too early. You know, I have to go above 30 days. CVX. Hold on, CVX. Yes, the expiration is September 21, and I think it's roughly about 40 something, 42 days maybe to expire. And everything looked good. Everything looked so good that I hurried and traded it. And today is Friday. Usually I don't like to trade on Fridays because the decay, the whatever you sell is most likely the Mondays prices, because the market traders, the market makers, uh, you know, artificially reduce the price a little bit. So you're not going to win, a battle against those guys. Anyways, I did place it in. I average around 27 days. So in about, you know, 3 weeks from now, 4 weeks from now, I'm going to put out a video and tell you how we did on this one. Wish me luck. I didn't want to just close it and get out of it, but maybe I should. But if I do, I'm going to let you guys know. So you want to you want to do only monthlies, and the bare minimum number of days, 30 days, maximum 60. And 30 to 45 days, I take profit at 20%. 45 days to 60, I take profit at 60. I should say 35. So basically, if it is 30 to 45 days and I sold it for $1, I buy it back at 20 cents. And if it's above 35 days to 60 days, and if I sold it at $1, I buy it back at 35 cents. So, and it should, time decay would be equivalent in that percentage range. So yeah, if you look at my history of trades in this channel, most trades I made about 65%, roughly about 60 to 65. Yeah, 65%. So that'll give you way above 1% per day. However, there will be some losses. The laws of statistics will tell us that you're going to lose every once in a while. So 1%, I should say, should be a safe bet. I'm pretty sure you're going to make more than this, 1%, if you follow these instructions. So basically, when I on this CVX on most trade strangles, I do probability. I do the probability of profit of somewhere between 75 to 80. In this case, it was very close to 80%. And basically, you want to do probability of in the money of 10% on each side, the call, 10%, put, 10%. If your brokerage house doesn't give you those numbers, try shooting for delta. Delta 10 on call side, minus 10 on a put side. And that would be close to probability of in the money of 10. So every once in a while when I put out these trades, I create a video so we can follow this. get yourself a paper account and trade these. Follow me and place the same trade so we can all look at it. If you have any questions, uh, ask, subscribe to this channel, like this video, or contact me if you want to have these scans. Let me know, and I'm going to put my history of the trades, my playlist up here, or you can just go to my channel and go to my playlist, and it'll show you all the trades that we've done during the past few months with the results. Every time I close, I put the trade in this playlist. So happy Friday, have a nice weekend, happy trading, and I wouldn't say trade this one, but at least follow it because it's way below spiders. But if you're doing it in a paper account, you shouldn't worry about it. So yeah, that's how you make money in this market. Have a nice day. Talk to you guys soon.